And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment.
11,
Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls going up against the Miami Heat. Hi, everybody. This is Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Well, last season, DeMar DeRozan set the all-time record for consecutive games with over 35 points and above 50% field goal shooting, surpassing the great Wilt Chamberlain. DeMar said, quote, "As a fan of the history of the game, to have the privilege of these opportunities, it's something I never take for granted." Brian?
Oh, incredible. Thanks, Allie. And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. And for the Bulls, they've got Alex Caruso, Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Ball, and it's Vucevic in at the center position. Now here's LaVine. To the inside, over Butler. LaVine can't hit.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Pass to LaVine. Now Ball. He's guarded by Lowry. LaVine against Butler. LaVine can't hit. Hero on the wing. Back to Lowry. Outside for Butler. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Well, good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Heat out in front. They lead by a bucket. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Miami with the ball. We've got Patrick Williams. Patrick Beverly out there with Dosunmu. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Adebayo. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Butler against Williams. Back to Dosunmu. He can't get it to go, and Miami will go the other way with it. Outside Butler. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
DeRozan up top, covered by Love. Just 3 on the clock.
Great positioning to contest that shot. Love's a better defender than he gets credit for.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Heat. They're up by 4. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They led by 2 after the first. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
Looking at Chicago, Shaq, your thoughts?
With how they're shooting, it's a miracle they're still in this game. There's still a whole half left to play. We need to stop wasting shots and get serious about finding quality looks.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Welcome to the court.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And it's Miami's ball. Martin, and it's Butler in at the three, the small forward.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Levine finds Vucevic. The fader. And no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Butler with the ball. That one rolls around, rims out. Down low. And up the court come the Bulls on the break.
DeMar DeRozan is so good when he has space to get out and get his legs moving on a break.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Hero outside. Shoots over Caruso. Missed it. The third quarter comes to a close. Heat out in front, leading by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. So it's Chicago now. 4-point game. Alex Caruso is out there with ball. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Andre Drummond. And it's Williams in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Alex Caruso. First personal foul. First team foul. Checking into the game for your ball.
Love the open look. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Kevin Love.
One of the best catch and shooting big men we've ever seen. Kevin Love.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Make some noise, fans, for the one and only Chicago Bulls. Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the court for your Chicago Bulls. How about your Lovables dance?
Here's Williams. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Martin. And an intentional foul.
Zach LaVine. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Heat, Duncan Robinson. 2 shots.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
From undrafted to a vital role player, Duncan Robinson has become a 3-point shooter.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
At the line for the Bulls, Zach LaVine, taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
When it comes to scoring, Zach LaVine is just getting better and better. Every season, he comes back a stronger shooter.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the gap to 7. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Lowry from downtown. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
So it's Heat winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
We'll see you next time.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jimmy, let's talk about defense. What clicked for you down the stretch?
We was locked in on our schemes. I think we did a great job of our rotation in our second effort. But all in all, man, we executed on both ends in the fourth quarter.
It takes everybody. Thanks, Jimmy.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. We'll see you later.